Ladies and gentlemen, there is a power that surrounds you, moves through you, and listens to you every moment of every day. It's the power that governs the stars, breathes life into all things, and holds the fabric of existence together. That power is the universe. And today I want you to truly hear what I'm about to say. The universe is not silent. The universe is listening to you. You may not have realized it before, but you've been in a constant conversation with the universe your entire life. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold, that's your message. That's your signal. You are transmitting energy every second, and energy never goes unheard. It is felt, it is received, and it is matched. The problem is, most people go through life unaware of the incredible power they possess. They speak words of lack and wonder why they feel empty. They focus on fear and wonder why peace never comes. They carry self-doubt and wonder why success always feels out of reach. But what if I told you the problem isn't that the universe isn't responding? What if I told you the universe has been responding perfectly to everything you've been energetically putting out? Let that sink in. This is not about superstition. This is not about magic spells or wishful thinking. This is about energy. This is about alignment. This is about understanding that you are a creator, not just a participant in your life story. The words you say, the emotions you hold, the thoughts you repeat day after day, those are your instructions to the universe. So if you've been telling yourself, I'm not enough, nothing ever works out, or I'll never get what I want, it's time to realize that those aren't just passing thoughts, they're commands. And the universe, without judgment or hesitation, mirrors them back to you. But here's the good news: you can change the conversation. You can shift your energy. You can choose new thoughts, new beliefs, new vibrations that align with the life you truly want. And when you do, everything begins to change. Speaking to the universe isn't about desperation or begging for miracles. It's about becoming conscious of your power. It's about realizing that your energy speaks louder than your words, and that you are already in dialogue with a force greater than yourself. The question is, are you speaking faith or fear? Are you broadcasting abundance or lack? Are you calling in love, peace, and purpose, or something else? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time to play small. This is not the time to leave your future to chance. This is your invitation to rise up, to take the pen back into your hands, and to write a new story by aligning with the energy of the life you were always meant to live. Welcome to the power of speaking to the universe. It's listening. What will you say? How to speak to the universe? Device. The universe is listening. Let me tell you a truth that can completely transform your life. The universe is always listening. Whether you realize it or not, you are in constant communication with the universe. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you feel, it's all energy. And energy speaks louder than words. You don't need a special ritual or a perfect moment to speak to the universe. You are already doing it right now. The question is, what are you saying? Are you speaking fear, doubt, and limitation? Or are you speaking faith, power, and purpose? Most people don't understand that the universe responds not to what you wish for once in a while, but to what you consistently believe, feel, and focus on. That's the real language of the universe. Vibration. You may say with your mouth, I want success, but if you constantly feel unworthy or expect failure, that's the vibration you're sending. And guess what? The universe responds to that vibration, not the words. That's why so many people feel stuck, because they're asking for one thing while vibrating something completely different. This is why the first step in speaking to the universe isn't about shouting affirmations or making demands. It's about becoming aware. It's about getting honest with yourself. What are you really saying to the universe through your daily thoughts and emotions? Are you constantly thinking, I'm not good enough, it's too late, or nothing ever works out for me? If so, that's your message, that's your frequency. And the universe, without judgment, simply reflects that back. But you can change it, you can shift it right now. You have the power to rewrite your message to the universe. You can begin to speak with intention, speak with belief, speak with the energy of someone who knows their worth. Say things like, I am becoming stronger every day. I trust the timing of my life. I am aligned with abundance. Good things are happening to me. These aren't just phrases, they are commands to the universe. And when you say them with feeling, when you begin to believe them, you raise your vibration. You align your internal world with the reality you want to experience. And that's when the universe begins to shift things in your favor. But remember, it's not just about saying the right things. It's about being the right energy. If you want peace, you have to become peaceful. If you want love, you have to embody love. If you want success, you must start carrying the energy of someone who is already successful. Because the universe doesn't give you what you beg for, it gives you what you are ready to receive. And readiness comes through alignment. You are not powerless, you're not stuck, you're not a victim of random events. You are a co-creator with the universe. So speak as if it's already done. Speak as if the universe is your partner, because it is. This is how you begin to unlock the power of the universe, not by force, but through faith, energy, and clarity. Speak with purpose, speak with belief, and the universe will respond. Speak with clarity and intention. Once you realize that the universe is always listening, the next step is to become clear and intentional about what you're asking for. Because the truth is, vague desires bring vague results. You can't just say, I want to be happy, or I want success, and expect the universe to understand exactly what you mean. You must be specific, not because the universe is limited, but because you need clarity to align your energy. Clarity creates focus, and focus creates power. Think of it like placing an order at a restaurant. You wouldn't just tell the waiter, bring me something good. You would say, I'd like a grilled chicken salad with lemon dressing, no croutons. You're specific. You know what you want, and you state it with confidence. That's how you must speak to the universe. Clarity is magnetic. When you are clear about what you want, the universe begins moving in alignment with your desires. The people, the opportunities, the ideas, the resources, they all start to flow toward you because your energy is no longer scattered. It's focused. It's intentional. It's powerful. Write it down. Visualize it. Speak it aloud. But most importantly, feel it. The universe doesn't just respond to your words, it responds to the energy behind them. If you ask for abundance while feeling anxious and desperate, your vibration is not aligned. But if you ask for abundance while feeling grateful, secure, and worthy, you become a magnet for it. Here's the key. You must speak from the place of already having it, not from the place of needing it. So instead of saying, I need more money, say, money flows to me easily and consistently. I am financially free. Feel what it's like to already have what you're asking for. That feeling is the signal. That vibration is the message. The universe doesn't understand desperation. It understands alignment. And don't contradict yourself. Many people speak their desires in the morning but cancel them out with doubt by the afternoon. They ask for love but complain about being lonely. They ask for success but talk about how hard life is. That kind of energy sends mixed signals. Speak your desires daily and speak them with conviction. Set your intentions every morning. Declare who you are becoming. Declare what you are attracting. Speak as if it's already done, because in the energetic realm, it already is. The moment you ask with clarity, believe without doubt, and feel as if it's already yours, you start to collapse time. You start drawing the future into the present. That's how powerful your intention is. So ask yourself, what exactly do I want? What kind of life do I want to create? What kind of love, health, abundance, and peace do I want to experience? Be bold. Be specific. Be clear. Because when your words, your thoughts, and your feelings all line up, you become unstoppable. You're not just speaking to the universe, you are commanding it with your vibration. Let go and trust the process. But once you've spoken your desires into the universe with clarity and confidence, there's a step that many people overlook, and it's the one that determines everything. You must let go and trust the process. You see, asking is only part of the equation. The other half is allowing, and allowing begins with faith. You can't ask the universe for something and then spend your days worrying about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, or whether it will happen at all. That kind of doubt breaks the signal you just sent. That kind of fear puts your energy in reverse. Trust is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Think about planting a seed. You don't plant a seed today and start digging it up tomorrow to check if it's growing. You water it, you give it sunlight, you protect it, and most importantly, you trust that the seed knows how to become the tree. That's how the universe works. When you speak your desires, you are planting spiritual seeds. Your job is not to control the weather, force the growth, or predict the exact day of harvest. Your job is to stay in alignment. Keep your vibration high. Keep taking inspired action. Keep walking in faith even when you don't see results right away. Because delay is not denial. Sometimes the universe is rearranging people, events, and circumstances behind the scenes. It's preparing you. It's testing your belief. It's building your character. It's strengthening your capacity to receive. And sometimes it's protecting you from what you think you want, because it has something better in store. You must learn to let go of the how. The how is not your job. The universe is infinitely intelligent. It can orchestrate miracles in ways you could never predict. Your responsibility is to hold a vision, speak it boldly, and trust the outcome, even if the path looks uncertain. And while you wait, live as if it's already on the way. Feel the gratitude now. Act in alignment now. Become the version of yourself who already has it now. So this is what it means to co-create with the universe. You're not begging, you're not chasing, you're aligning. You're walking in faith, even when it feels uncomfortable, because you know this. When you ask with clarity, believe without doubt, and trust without fear, something incredible always unfolds. Let go of the timelines, let go of the pressure, let go of the urge to control everything. What's meant for you is already yours. The universe is not ignoring you, it's working for you in silence. It's testing your patience, refining your spirit, and preparing your blessings. So trust it, flow with it, let go of resistance, and let your energy stay open. Because once you let go, you create space for the miracle. Take aligned action and receive boldly. You've spoken, you've visualized, you've let go and trusted the process. Now comes the final part of your journey, taking aligned action and boldly opening yourself to receive. Because here's the truth, the universe responds to movement. Many people make the mistake of waiting passively, thinking manifestation is about sitting back and hoping. But that's not how energy works. Once you've put your intention out there, you must move like it's already yours. You must act like you believe it's happening. Faith without action is like a car with no fuel. It may look good, but it won't take you anywhere. Aligned action is different from forced action. Forced action comes from fear, summary, and desperation. Aligned action comes from clarity, intuition, and inspiration. It's when you follow the nudges, the ideas, the opportunities that feel right. It's when you move in flow, not in fear. You might get a sudden idea to call someone, send an email, start a project, or visit a place. That's not random. That's the universe guiding you. The doors you've asked to be opened will not always swing wide in obvious ways. Sometimes they appear as quiet whispers, chance encounters, or small opportunities that lead to massive breakthroughs. You have to be aware. You have to be willing. You have to trust that every step, no matter how small, is part of a bigger design. But even more importantly, you must be ready to receive. You may have spoken the words, I want love, I want success, I want abundance. But ask yourself this, are you really open to having it? Because if deep down, you still feel unworthy, doubtful, or fearful, you'll block the very thing you prayed for. You must become the version of yourself who says yes to the blessing without hesitation. You must receive boldly. Say yes to the opportunities, yes to the support, yes to the unexpected miracles. Don't shrink. Don't second guess. Don't delay what is already yours by doubting your worthiness. The universe doesn't make mistakes. It brings you what you are prepared for, not just what you ask for. That's why inner work matters. That's why healing your mindset, building self-love, and raising your vibration are so essential. You're not just attracting what you want, you're attracting what you believe you deserve. So today, act like it's already done. Speak with confidence, move with purpose, expect miracles, and when they arrive, don't run from them. Don't downplay them. Don't think, is this too good to be true? No. It's what you asked for. It's what you aligned with. It's what you claimed. You didn't come this far to doubt. You came this far to rise. Speak to the universe boldly. Act in alignment daily. Trust the process fully. And receive your blessings fearlessly. Because when you do, the universe has no choice but to respond. Ladies and gentlemen, everything you've heard up until this point leads to one undeniable truth. You are not alone in your journey. You are not powerless. You are not just surviving in a random world of chance. You are a divine participant in the unfolding of your own life. And the universe is your greatest ally. But to activate that partnership, you must learn to speak its language. And that language is energy. When you speak to the universe, you're not just saying words, you're setting frequencies. You're not just asking, you're aligning. And the moment your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs begin to match the life you desire, that life begins to make its way to you. But understand this, speaking to the universe is not a one-time event, it's a daily practice. It's a moment-to-moment commitment to choose faith over fear, clarity over confusion, and belief over doubt. It's choosing to trust the process even when the evidence hasn't yet appeared. It's becoming the version of yourself who already lives the life you're asking for. You are not begging the universe. You are not trying to prove your worth. You already are worthy. You already have the power within you. The universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to alignment. It listens to the energy of certainty, of joy, of peace, of gratitude. So the more you embody those states, the more you draw in experiences that reflect them. Let this sink in. You don't need to force outcomes. You don't need to obsess over the timeline. You don't need to have every step figured out. Your only job is to speak with intention, feel with conviction, act with integrity, and trust that what's meant for you is already making its way toward you. The universe moves in divine timing. It doesn't respond to panic, it responds to presence. So be present, be still, listen, let go of your attachment to the how and the when, and lean into the knowing. Knowing that what you ask for is already real on an energetic level, knowing that as you align, you receive, knowing that you are guided, loved, and supported at every step of the journey. And this is more than manifestation, this is co-creation. This is becoming one with the flow of divine intelligence. And once you truly step into that space, your life will never be the same again. So, as you move forward, let this be your practice. Speak with clarity, feel with intention, align with belief, act in faith, and let go with trust. Because the universe is listening. And now, say are you? Green lines. So I ask you again, what will you say to the universe? And more importantly, who will you become while you're waiting for the answer? Speak boldly, walk faithfully, and watch the miracles unfold. Your future is listening.